Arrogant. 18-year-old me always said, "Why don't you just do it?" I said to my friends who couldn't keep up the pace, with me excelling in that college rat race where I held first place. Perfect. I was a big fish in a small pond, 5 APs, 1,000 plus community service hours, president of Students Against Destructive Decisions. Sad. Dance captain, praise leader at a Baptist church, and I had a girlfriend. Hey. But we never touched any more than friends. We were saving ourselves for marriage, I'd say. Model Filipino-American boy. I thought I played the part so well. Straight acting, smart, Americanized, UCLA bound, and a Christian. Smug righteousness held my head so far up my own ass, little did I know I really liked the taste. Working till 2, waking at 6, only sleeping for 4 hours. But damn, every day I was exhausting my body, but oh did people adore me, who repressed my true feelings, dug it so deep, because who would want to be around a Filipino boy with feelings? That boy got bullied. It was much easier to suppress so I could attain worldly success. I played the game and I thought I was winning. Exhausted. UCLA took a big fish from a little pond and suddenly I was a minnow swimming with the sharks. I swam as best as I could, swimming around extracurriculars, getting caught in the net of alcohol and marijuana, booby traps of student government and Filipino-American student over-involvement. The largest anchor of legacy fatigue caught to my foot, dragging me down below the surface as some Filipino members would call from the surface above, "You're standing on the shoulders of giants." No vest in sight. I sunk deeper still. I was a boy who thought it was perfect, that I was too good to dive into the waters of debilitating depression, but I would, and I did, and I dove. Depressed. 6 months I swam, barely breathing. Echoes of my mother's, "We don't have a word for depression in the Philippines. Look how happy everyone is." Praying for the winter cold to be chased by the summer sun, where I would surface again for a bit. 4 years, this cycle would repeat. I would dive and be dragged up and down a torrential rain and flood, broken only by summer's delight. The eye in the storm was a light where I would think for just a moment that I had broken free. Bipolar. In June of this year, my therapist uttered those magic words. The words caught this fish like a fishing hook, wrenching me from the water and into the light where I flopped. I could barely breathe. Like a newborn baby, I was utterly shook. Instead of diving into waters, I dove into the literature. Bipolar disorder, characterized by mania, abnormally upbeat, exaggerated self-confidence, hyperproductivity, unusually talkative, significant weight loss. Major depression, significant weight gain, depressed, hopeless, lack of interest in all activities, feelings of worthlessness and excessive guilt, increased risk of suicide, and lower life expectancy. Liberated. Since that diagnosis, I've been freed. I left the rat race, but excuse me, fuck first place. I let go of my achievements and goals to accumulate material wealth because I only strive to perfect my health. Attachment to relationships, lovers, and any worldly pleasure, I'm sure will bring me deeper in the waters. So I let go of everything, including my personality, and now I'm striving to be anything I want to be. I'm free, you see, because in reality, this bipolarity is not a curse, it's a superpower. I'm free to make rhymes that end with E, because that's easy. And instead of being trapped in my mind, this vicious cycle by which I was blind, instead of swimming in the waters of that cyclical storm, with meds, I soar, high in the sky, bipolar boy, an X-Men, a superhero, like Jean Grey, but not like the Phoenix. Thanks.